Hello everyone, welcome back to Cybertix. Today we are going to solve Day-13 task of 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 Cyber 2024 challenge. Today's topic is also related to our offensive security side, where we are going to learn and understand what is WebSocket is and how to exploit WebSocket vulnerabilities. So without wasting any time, let's get started. So let's start with the Day-13 challenge, that is it came without buffering, it came without lag. So, where are all about security? The glitch discovered that an app is illegally tracking the cars in Ware Village. Not many cars theft in the city warrant such as extreme measures. He reaches out to 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 to investigate and identity how the application is tracking them, that leaking users' position. So today our learning objective is about what is WebSocket and their vulnerabilities and how WebSocket messages can manipulation can be done. So we have started the machine. So introduction to WebSocket. WebSocket lets your browser and the server keep a constant line of communication open. Unlike the old school method of asking something, getting a response, and then hanging up, WebSockets are like keeping the phone line open so you can chat whenever you need to. Once the connection is set up, the client and server can talk and forth without all the extra requests. WebSockets are great for live chat applications, real-time games, or any live data feed where we wanted some constant updates. After a quick handshake to get things started, both can send message whenever they want. This means that less overhead and faster communications when you need data flowing in real time. Traditional HTTP request and the WebSocket versus. So there is a difference between that. So when you use a regular HTTP request, your browser send a request to the server and the server responds, then close the connection. If you need new data, again you have to make another request. Think of it like knocking someone's door every time you want something. So they'll answer, but it can be tiring if you need update constantly. Take a chat app as well as an example. With HTTP, your browser will keep on asking any new messages every few seconds. This method, known as polling, works but isn't efficient. Both the browser and the server end up doing a lot of unnecessary works just to stay updated. WebSocket handles these things easily and differently. Once the connection is being established, it remains open, allowing the user to push updates to you whenever there's something new. It's more like leaving the door open so updates can come in immediately without the constant back and forth. This approach is faster and use fewer resources. So there are vulnerabilities in the WebSocket as well. So while WebSocket can boost performance, they also come up with the security risk that developer needs to monitor. Since WebSocket connection stays open and active, they can be taken advantage of. Its proper security measures aren't in place. Below are some common vulnerabilities which can be arises. That is a weak authentication and authorizations. Unlike a regular HTTP, WebSockets don't have built-in ways to handle user authentication or session validation. If you don't set these controls up properly, attacker could slip in and get access of sensitive data or mess up with the connections. Message tampering. WebSocket let data follow back and forth constantly, which means attacker could intercept and change the messages if encryption isn't used. This allows them to inject a harmful commands. Performing their actions couldn't shouldn't be means or some mess the send the data. So cross-site WebSocket hijacking, that is a CSWSH. This happens when an attacker tricks a user browser to opening a WebSocket connections to another site. If successful, the attacker might be able to hijack that connection or access the data meant for the legitimate server. And obviously there is a DOS attack. That is because of the WebSocket connection stays open, they can be targeted by the DOS attack. An attacker could flood the server with a tons of messages, potentially slowing it down or crashing it altogether. So, what is WebSocket message manipulation? WebSocket message manipulation is when an attacker intercepts and changes the message sent between the web application and server. Unlike a regular HTTP request that go back and forth on one time, WebSocket keeps the connection open, allowing everyone constantly two-way communication. This is what make WebSocket really great for the real-time application, but it's open with the door of attacks if the possible security is in place. So let's just directly get into the exploitation part. So over here we have the IP address. Let me just open it up. Yeah, over here we can see where will is car tracker, and we can see if we click on car track, we can see the car has been tracking, and here is the community reports that the city center traffic is looking good, come visit it. Afterwards there is message keep on sending on, that is the Martha going through Santa station, all clear here. So these are reports are being leaking somewhere else, so we have to check it out where it is going on. So let's just click on untrack over here and start intercepting with the bubsuit. So I have kept my bubsuit on over here, and you can see the HTTP history as well as the WebSocket history. So let's just check it out over here by intercepting the request and click on track over here, and we can see there is a WebSocket history from server to client. We can see the direction as well. So over here let's just start with that track. Now there is another request has been sent that is on the HTTP side. So let me just forward the request, and here it is, the post request of socket.io, where transporter of the polling is about this. Now we can see the user ID is 5. So with the help of IDOR vulnerability, we can start changing out that particular user ID as well. So they had given a particular user ID as well. So we have to change it to the 8. So let me just do it during an interception only. So let me go it through over here so you can see easily. And yep, over here. So during the interception only we have to change it, and forward intercept off. We can see we have got the flag track me dude, where is my car over here. So let's just paste it over here in the particular flag, that is the flag 1. Okay, now manipulating the message. Following the successful identification of the WebSocket message manipulation vulnerability, Glitch continued testing for another ways to exploit this application. This time he wanted to see if the message posted on the app could really be altered or manipulated. So to do it, we have to change the user ID as well. So let me just close this out, and we just over here directly and keep on untracked. And over here we have to send the message as hello and intercept the request with the bubsuit. Send. We can see again we have to change it to 8 over here. This is the WebSocket history. Forward intercept off. Again we have got the flag over here. Didn't see that last message. What is happening? So this mere malware was hidden in this particular tracker, and we have got it. So let me just paste the second flag over here. So I hope you enjoyed this task. Feel free to check out the bubsuit module of the 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 advantages of WebSocket, which comes with many vulnerability test cases. If you wanted to learn this WebSocket in detail, I have created a video separately in Hindi. You can click on I button. Please like, share and subscribe to our YouTube channel. I'll see you in the next video. Till that time, goodbye and Jai Hind.